Today, landmark laws that will see Aussie kids banned from social media was unveiled. A brave new world is coming, but will our teens rebel or obey?
This is about protecting young people, not punishing or isolating them.
The government's controversial social media ban has finally been revealed.
Letting parents know we're in their corner.
Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, X, Reddit, TikTok are all said to be unfriended by the government, each slapped with up to $50 million fines if they don't take reasonable steps to stop kids under 16 from having an account. Meanwhile, WhatsApp and YouTube are remaining in Albo's top 8 after being exempt from the ban.
They do not face the same algorithmic curation of content and psychological manipulation to encourage near-endless engagement.
And the bill is likely to pass in days, with the government and the opposition teaming up to get it through.
You already knew that the Coalition supports social media bans for teenagers to protect Australian families and help them, but it has to be the right law.
They want to ram stuff through, no real inquiry, no review, no scrutiny, because they've got no bloody answers.
Once passed, Big Tech will be granted 1 year to work out how to enforce the ban, which is great news for any social media-loving 15-year-olds.
The government has no plans to do it themselves. It's crazy. This is unthought-through policy.
He's doing a tokenistic age ban, which, is getting him the headlines, but what he's not addressing is the harms underneath.
Is it a silver bullet? Of course not. Is this going to cure everything? No, probably not, but it is something that's going to help.
So, will the government's world-first ban work? And what the hell do we do if teens fight back?
We all know that technology moves fast and some will try to find ways around these new laws. But that's not a reason to ignore the responsibility that we have to just stand around and wring our hands and say it's too difficult.
I'll tell you what, Australians, it's probably not going to work, because when they run things like this through, you can guarantee it's got gaps bigger than your front teeth.
Whoa. You've thrown shade my way, dude. Let's talk to an expert on this. 17-year-old Leo Puglisi, founding online streaming service 6 News Australia. He did that when he was just 11 and he joins us now. Leo, are you for or against this ban, mate?
I am absolutely against it. It's just not a viable proposal. I can't see how it'll be actually implemented. And fundamentally, I just think it's a bad idea.
So you started when you were just 11. Yes, you've had success now, but you would have had some negative experiences between now and then.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think everyone has negative experiences online. Look, I think I'm lucky enough that the majority of comments have always been supportive, have always been constructive. But this blanket ban doesn't actually tackle any of that harmful content. It doesn't tackle a lot of that trolling. It really just kicks the can down the road in terms of when a young person may or may not experience it. I've had majority good experiences in the about 5 or so years I've been doing 6 News.
Oh, you lucky duck. You should have a stroll in my DMs, mate. It's grim stuff in there. Now, socials...
There it is. There's a smile. We got him. We got him.
Yes. Socials, they're fun, right? We all think they're fun. But I look back, like I'm older than you, but I kind of regret a lot of the stuff like I did when I was younger. My digital footprint's a bit crazy. Do you think there's a chance that you might get older and then change your mind and wish maybe all that stuff you did wasn't out there?
Oh, maybe, but I kind of go with a bit of a no regrets thing at this point. Look, I think, young people, they might regret some of the stuff they do online, but they might regret it from the age of 16 as well. This ban won't address any of that.
Leo, some kids aren't just negatively affected by social media, it's actually detrimental to them. Do you think that it's worth annoying a few kids to save a few others, or do you think that there's a better way of handling this?
Look, as much as there can be horrible experiences online for young people and some seriously negative ones, look, there could be many detrimental effects if you take it away from some young people. There are vulnerable kids who use social media as an escape to find a community. Maybe they're in a remote area, maybe they don't have the best home life, and they use social media as an escape from that. This ban strips it away from them, and I think that's a real concern.
You call this a blanket ban. Do you think that kids will just find a way to work around it?
Oh, definitely. I mean, my younger brother's 14, and given there's, 12 months until it's implemented, supposedly, I'm sure he's going to spend that 12 months figuring out how to get around it. Look, when you tell a young person not to do something, I think they're more likely to do it, and I can see plenty of ways this would be bypassed, unless you're putting in really significant age verification for literally all Australians using social media, and I think that'd be an even worse idea. There's a lot of privacy concerns that'll obviously come with that.
Leo, do you think you and your fellow teens will be seeking revenge? And if so, do you think, a Risfield panel like this potentially will be spared?
Risfield?
Or a Skibidi panel, sorry. Does that help? Does that help more?
Look, I mean, I think young people, they'll have their revenge at the ballot box. I'll still be too young to vote the 2025 federal election, but I'm sure they'll have their voices heard, and I think it's something that a lot of young people are going to be passionate about, and they very well might be thinking about what governments will do for them when they go and vote at the next election.
Well, there we go. Thanks, Leo. We appreciate your time.
Anytime. Thank you so much.